welcome back to my channel. As I mentioned in my previous video, I'm going to be taking you guys behind the scenes on how Queen was made, showing you guys the process and what went on into making the full song. So without further ado, let's go! The song idea came about when I was in China and I was kind of sleeping, right? And there's this song that was just ringing in my head. It was just a melody line, very simple, and it sounded like this.
Put a crown on my head and you can call me Queen.
So that was all I had at the very beginning before I started constructing the song. So one fine day, I came back to Singapore and I just sent it over to Ren, right? And then he was like, okay, cool, let's start working on this. So we started working on this and it started off with a guitar line, which is very simple. It was all it was basically just this. The very familiar introduction to the whole song, right? Along the way, throughout the entire song, there's actually multiple layers into the quote-unquote drop itself. And it started layering up when we added this backing vocal. So it sounds a little bit like this. That was the backing vocals that sort of started the process of thickening the entire song. So now you have a lot of bass, you have a lot of mid-tones, you start to think of the trebles and whatever high tones that go into that portion of the song. And that was when we have the whistle that went like that. And this part was the vocal harmony to sort of thicken the track. And then it went into the what I call AmanderSings FX pack. So right before the bridge, right, there is a portion that goes a bit like growing sandy sound. I don't really know if I'm describing it right, but it basically just sounds like this. So this part was just me not knowing how to describe a sound and we couldn't find it anywhere, so I had to do it myself, and it started with me just holding a mic and going shh. And after a few filters, slamming on some plugins, it became this into the bridge.
Step outside cause you ain't on the inside. Walking but you're killing the good vibe. I lie but you ain't with my time. Goodbye, goodbye.
Next, we go into the final chorus of the entire song, right? So it really needs to end with a bang in a way and a lot of substance. I was like, it needs to sound like a tribe. I was like, okay, let's just add in some really sick stuff like toms. Very simple. So that was one of the elements that was added to the very final chorus of the entire song. And of course, it wasn't enough for me to be convinced that it was enough. So we needed to add one more thing to the entire song to make it sound a bit more tribal, a little bit more kind of thing. And then you put it all together. This is just really the simplified version of how the song was created. Of course, there's a lot of things that were involved in the entire process, like the lyrics and the chorus and how everything was constructed. But all this information can be found on my Q&A, which you can find linked in the description box down below. So make sure you guys check out that video as well. So that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other suggestions on what you want to see on this channel, do let me know in the comment section down below, and like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye!